If you guys are holding XRP, we have a massive update for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on the crypto market, on XRP, and where we are headed right now. XRP is about to make a massive move, and you need to be prepared and understand what is about to take place. I'm going to show you the charts. We're going to take a look at everything, so you're going to have a clear idea of what to do, what to expect, and much more. This week is going to be absolutely critical. The biggest week for cryptocurrencies this year, period. Make sure you guys stick around to the end of this video and give this video a thumbs up if you guys hold XRP. So we have some very good news. The most bullish news is, obviously you could look, XRP is almost back to $3. This is very, very bullish. We have had a massive sell-off. In this type of dump on XRP, if we zoom out and we take a look at the peak to where we are at, we can see that XRP has corrected 25%. This is the type of number, especially in a bullish market environment, that will typically be the bottom or very close to the bottom. Seeing this strong bounce here, this V-shaped recovery, that is a very strong bounce. And if we were bearish, this type of bounce would not occur. We would have bounced up, chopped around, taken a while to start getting up to this level here, but we've done so in just a matter of less than a day. So that is a good indication. If we take a look at Bitcoin, something very interesting is taking place, and everything follows Bitcoin, XRP included. Bitcoin had tapped the previous all-time high and bottomed right at that all-time high. Look at this. It would not break below it. It would not go below for literally a second, and it bounced. Look at how aggressively that bounces on Bitcoin. This is not typically a bounce that you will see if that is not a bottom. This is usually some type of local bottom bounce, and we've just been going up without any type of pullback. That is very, very bullish, ladies and gentlemen. So it is possible that this correction, this pullback for cryptos could be nearing its end, and it could be even done with. But what I will tell you, even if we are bullish and that is the bottom, it is possible and even bullish and very normal that the rest of the sellers, they will try to push the market down, but we're gonna probably form a higher low, and this would be on Bitcoin. XRP would probably see something similar, or we could come down and form like a double bottom, maybe a triple bottom, something like this. It could dance around this level, this key support. But I don't think that that is going to happen. It does look like we potentially have reached the bottom. And also, a lot of altcoins are down like 50%, 40%, 30%. When we start to see altcoins down 30, 40, 50 percentile, guys, that is an indication that the bottom is very, very close. This is not financial advice, but we are still in a bull market. We are still in a bull market. So in a bull market, what happens when there's a crash, there's a dump, you buy the dip, you keep buying the dip. We are not going to top out until at least September, October. And the Pi cycle top indicator is calling for a top around September. So August has just started, and if Bitcoin's going to be topping out in September, that means this crash or correction, whatever it's going to end, is going to end very, very soon. We are going to be starting the next leg up. What I can tell you again from my many years of trading crypto, even in the most bullish times, there will be these crazy crashes and shakeouts, but we will bounce up and recover and start pumping very soon after. And you guys are going to laugh and think about, wow, that was crazy, that crash. And guess what? We're going to be recovering. So that is looking good. Another thing to pay attention here with Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, is Bitcoin, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we see a resistance level here. Bitcoin has broken out of it and retested this level. So as long as Bitcoin continues to hold above 114,000, that is a bullish sign. The next level that we want to pay attention to, and if you guys mark it on your charts for Bitcoin, is if you go to Bitcoin and you draw a line, a trend line here around 114,600. This was a previous support, and Bitcoin is trying to break above it now. It is resistance, so previous support now turn into resistance. If Bitcoin can break and hold and start closing above this level here, that is a bullish indication that we are going to pump and we're going to be pushing higher. Michael Saylor has also announced on last Friday that he is raising $4 billion to buy Bitcoin. He does buy Bitcoin through the OTC desks, but that does bring a lot of buying pressure on Bitcoin, and $4 billion can make a massive move to like 130, 135 for Bitcoin. So there's going to be some buying pressure very early this week from just Michael Saylor alone, not including the ETFs and all the institutions, which is now the beginning of a new month, August. They're going to be reallocating and preparing for this bull market. And guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to shake people out. They are trying to shake people out before this massive move. If we take a look at the stock market, I also have some more good news. So the futures has just opened, and we are basically almost in the green with the ES, which is the S&P 500 futures, and the NASDAQ. If we were truly very bearish, futures would have opened way below and gapped down below, but that is not even the case. They are holding support. The NASDAQ and the S&P 500 futures, they are holding support and they're not nuking, and they are holding, and we're starting to potentially bounce and bottom. If that happens and the stock market bottoms and we start to see a strong bounce early tomorrow or in the next, by Monday, Tuesday, that's an indication that we're going to bounce in cryptos as well. So we're going to be monitoring very closely the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. That is all looking good. If you take a look at the dollar has been crashing, and that's very, very good for cryptos. And that also means the dollar is crashing because of the recent jobs data. But guess what? Now the Fed is going to be most likely cutting rates 70% chance in September, which is just weeks away. That is going to be incredibly bullish for crypto. So you guys need to understand, we have this XRP ETF. All these ETFs are coming out. Institutions are loading up. We have so many bullish catalysts, rate cuts, and they're probably going to be multiple cuts. Guys, it's going to be absolutely crazy. Make sure you guys join my private community. We have been buying the dip, longing these crashes all weekend. As you can see, some of my trades here, my XRP trade is up $13,000. I longed at $2.75. So we've been longing, we've been buying the dips this weekend, and we've been buying the dips for the past week and change. So we are ready for this pump. If you guys want to follow my trades, know exactly what I'm doing as a 7-figure trader, join the WAP. The link is in my video description. Also, if you guys want to be trading, have a great trading platform, use Blowfin. This is a platform that we're talking about here. And you guys can long and short cryptos up to 150x leverage. You can also buy and sell any crypto that you want and have the cheapest fees. That's why me and my community use this. They're also going to give you guys, if you sign up with my link, a $10,000 deposit bonus if you qualify. Another bullish indication, if we take a look at ALGOSNIPER, on the 1 hour time frame, we have a buy alert. Even on the 30-minute time frame, you guys get a buy alert super early right here around $2.80. But look at the strength of XRP. It's continued to push up, not even selling all day, just continue to push up, and we are approaching this key resistance on the 200 EMA. This indicator is incredible because it gave you guys sell alerts at the very top, every single top before it crashes. You guys can try this indicator for $1 at algosniper.com. But what I'm thinking for XRP is what we need to see is we need to see this low reclaimed here, this support. $2.95. If XRP reclaims this support, I'm expecting $3.33 very, very soon. I hope you guys were able to buy the dip. If you guys are fully allocated and you didn't buy the dip, that's totally fine. I've got almost fully allocated pretty early in this correction. And guess what? Over the next month, the next couple of months, we are going to be much higher. So yes, some cryptos are down right now, some altcoins, some of our altcoins are down, but guess what? The market is going to be pushing up much higher, and we are most likely, not financial advice, going to be in massive profits. If you guys got anything out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing with notifications on, and I'll see you later.